back. This is K Dash, and this is going to be going on my YouTube. So today, what we're going to do, we're going to finish off whatever the event is remaining, right? We're going to finish those off, and and one more thing I haven't done is we're going to do BAIZHU story quest. I don't know if there is any lore in this, right? So we'll do that as soon as we can. Because I'm into the lore of the game, right? So it's like it's okay. It's not super into it. I'm into it, but basically focuses on our sibling, which is for me it's Aether because I've taken the mean, right? But yeah, I don't personally care that much about that, but I do care about the Kandria story, right?
We're way behind
And
schedule.
why our sibling is evil, because I do want to join the Fatui. I know it's weird, but I think personally the Fatui are going to be ending off as good guys, right? We're going to fight against the fucking primordial one, and we're going to beat them with the Saritsa. That's what I think. That would be a good twist. That would be a very good twist, and I would love to see that. And hopefully, we don't need to kill any more Fatui guys, right? Because we've already killed Signora, which is so sad. Because I really did want to pull for her if she ever became playable. First things first, we're gonna do my dailies because this is not going to be good if I don't do my dailies. Do my dailies, we'll do the quest once I'm done with my event. It's not going to take that long, hopefully. Or actually, you know what? We can first do the quest and then I can do the event. If the quest takes a lot of time, then it's fine, right? I'm gonna do my dailies, do the quest, because dailies don't take that much time, right? So basically, hopefully everybody's doing right. But since this is going to be going on YouTube, if you like what you see, which is basically Genshin, and if you like my commentary or my thoughts on the game or anything like that, right? Do like and sub. Other than that, we're just gonna be posting on every alternate day because I think that's like a better way of doing things. Because I don't want it to become like a chore at the end that I have to post every
We're
day
way behind schedule.
and you don't get good content, which is I haven't been playing the game that much personally. I missed out yesterday as well, but no issues. Let's go with the tricolor dango. Cool beans. That's one. There are four of these. It's already 3 minutes
Next on
in.
the agenda.
I don't want to waste
Next
that
on the
much time
agenda.
on the thing because I would, if someone's interested in the whole story of Baiju, that's going to take some time. That's one thing. How about I do this later? Then? Yeah, I'll do that later. I'm gonna do the Baiju story. Hopefully, this is not super big because if it goes on YouTube and it's super big, then people might not watch it. Because it's very normal, right? People have the attention span of being like, well, who cares? Even I don't have such a, well, I'm pretty attentive. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? Well, we're going to Boo Boo Pharmacy. And I don't know if the audio is loud enough. I don't want it to be super loud, like screaming loud. And I hope it's
We're
going
way
to be
behind schedule.
good. Yeah, it's Kiki. She ruined my
What's
50-50
your
for
name, buddy?
buying it.
Are you here to buy some medicine? Where are your mom and dad?
Herbalist, if I'm correct.
Are you lost?
Not like
No, I'm not. My name's Ayu, and I'm here because...
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray. What's going on?
Gue. Okay, I'm stupid. Pronunciation.
Hi, Traveler and Paimon.
Hi, someone who won my 50-50. I would have been so happy if I got you on the first fucking.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city. Probably wandered away from his parents and...
And
No, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost. It's my dad.
why you have green hair? That's. Is this? Oh, you don't have green
Your
hair.
dad? How does a fully grown man manage to get lost in Liyue Harbor?
Well, my dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past, he was just a little slow to react sometimes. But I'm worried that it's getting more serious.
No.
So, what about your mom?
Yeah. What about it?
She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad, but she still hasn't come back. Meanwhile, my dad's been getting worse and worse.
Hey, let's not hope for the worst. That she might have run off. Because your man is senile. But sheesh.
I remembered that the owner of BAIZHU Pharmacy always runs a clinic in Chingsa Village during the Lantern Ride. So I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue Harbor to see him there? When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the pharmacy. And then, when I turned back around, my dad was gone.
He does have a little bit of green hair. Maybe it's just me, but no, it's not green. Why is it showing as green? Yeah, it's bright green sometimes.
I
Oh.
asked the Millith guys to go find him, but he said they won't be able to send that many people. So then I figured maybe I could ask some other people in the city to help.
You came to the right place. We're pros at finding people. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Bilkul nahi. That's bullshit.
Changshan can help. She has a good sense of smell, like a dog.
She's a snake. Changshan.
Hey, who's talking about me behind my back?
She has a good sense of smell, like a dog. It's not a freaking compliment at the very least. That's all I can say.
Changsheng, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. There's no need to be upset.
I would be if someone said that.
Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the owner of BAIZHU Pharmacy.
It's your
How
man.
might we be of service?
Yeah, man.
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle BAIZHU?
He's not there. Maybe not.
Uncle BAIZHU.
Stupid.
Changsheng, now's not the time.
Hey, yo. That was fun, though.
My dear boy, could you tell me more about your father's condition? As much as you can recall.
He's
Yes,
going
Uncle.
senile. It's
Dr.
called delirious.
BAIZHU.
He's delirious. Oh. What's another word? He's going senile. Delirious. AKA he has schizophrenia. Huh? Yeah, schizophrenia.
I see. And your family lives near Chingsa Village, you say? I visit patients there frequently, but I don't recall ever seeing you or your parents.
Uh-huh. My mom doesn't like meeting other people, especially during Lantern Ride. She always tells me to just stay at home and keep my dad...
Is that so?
Bullshit. Right. Sus. At the very least, get the fuck.
Ayu, by any chance, is your mother's name Jiangli?
Jan? Like John Lee?
Whoa, yeah, it is. Do you know my mom, Dr. BAIZHU?
Yeah, she's like a crazy person. Excuse me.
I certainly do. Gui, Chi-Chi, are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment?
No.
Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine, so I would very much like to assist with the search. Would the two of you have time to join me?
Well, this is a quest about them.
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu that we'd help.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. We are most grateful for your support.
Chi-Chi and I need to clear up the shop front first, but once that's taken care of, we'll be right out to help you with the search.
Family is very important.
No doubt.
Thank you. Then I'll leave you to handle the pharmacy.
Let's see.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and Ayu? Let's start by talking to the Millilith guards at the city gates, see if they have an up.
I might need to skim through it. Not a whole lot, but guys, well, now make this summary of it. Then we'll get a basic idea of what the fuck. Oh shit. I need to make some condensed, dude. I can't make any more condensed. Ugh, I don't have enough bullshit space. Why can't we make more condensed than 5? I already have 5 condensed. And I still have max already. Told you I haven't been playing. Jesus.
They searched to the north, but couldn't find it.
Well, that complicates things. The city folks say there's no sign of him either. We need to start looking further.
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad?
Ah, hey there, buddy. Dr. BAIZHU. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search. Any new developments to update us on?
Mr. BAIZHU.
Oh, thank goodness. We were just discussing how we're running out of map. As for updates, I'm sorry to say that we've searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but didn't find anything.
Alright.
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen anyone either, so we don't believe he was heading towards the Guili Plains. But it is possible that he was bound for Luhua Pool.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
It's not that shit.
You will? Oh,
Sorry we weren't able to find your...
That's okay. Thank you for trying.
Well, I have played every character so it's really already, so I don't make any more condensed. That's kind of ass. I kind of feel bad because of that, because I should be able to make more condensed. Like, come on, only 5.
Next on the agenda.
Sometimes it feels like 5 is a lot. Sometimes it feels like 5 is not a lot. Because I didn't play yesterday at all. I just
We're way behind schedule.
didn't play. So I made 5 condensed. And that was it. Right. And now the whole day went by and now I have...
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
What? Kid. Shut your hole. What if he runs away again? Oh, there. Is that the guy? Is that the dude? Is that the man?
There's somebody over there!
Is that the man? Are you gonna jump?
Oh no! It's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further!
What's gonna happen? Oh no! It's not that high actually.
Watch where you're going!
Who's there? Oh, it's Fu Tao.
Oh, dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you all right?
Well, my friend, I love Fu Tao for a reason. Your patronage is appreciated, but freaking don't need to rush into it. Oh, fucking bitch. One moment. Really. Do not.
Huh? Dad!
Well, Fu Tao.
Hey, Hotel!
My, who do we have here? It's the Traveler in Paimon. My worst nightmare.
Hello.
I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Because she won't.
Thank you, Director Who, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me?
Are you? Who am I?
You're dumb.
Your name is Xiao Liang, and you live just west of Qingse Village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. Remember?
He's a
Does
freaking
that jog your
encyclopedia.
memory?
No.
Oh, my name is Jia Liang. Liyue Harbor. See the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo. Sorry, Hotel. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you?
Huh? Why not?
Come on, BAIZHU. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs? Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends?
What's this? I don't know. You don't like each other?
Use what? What are you talking about?
There are traces of God remains in Jia Liang's system.
What remains? Remains of God?
Yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable.
So what do you want to do? Kill him? Right. If that's what needs to be done. Hey,
I'm sorry. What?
we need to kill him then.
God remains?
I don't know. Kui Xiong?
There's no need to worry, Director Who. I have methods of keeping them at bay.
Or can you not remove them?
It is the
later?
sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me? Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Day's grace, huh? A day. You're gonna fix him in a day. Well, Doctor Who.
Now you're bringing my great uncle into this? BAIZHU, just what are you planning this time?
Great uncle. Hey, one moment. Huda learned the freaking ghost potion from her grandpa, right? Not her uncle. If I'm not wrong, please.
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
She won't do that, would she?
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today.
Persona non grata. Oh, nice. That sounds fancy, eh? Don't forget.
Okay, deal. We're not gonna solve anything by keeping Gialli. I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great uncle's sake and the travelers, of course.
Hey, at least a little love.
You must be pleased you brought the traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
Hey, don't you be like that, Snake.
Well, time is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once.
I can TP, boys. I'm like Goku. I can TP. TP. I can TP back. The mouse. This is gonna take some time. Hello.
Blockages within the cardiovascular system? I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive...
Dr. BAIZHU?
Don't you worry. BAIZHU's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way.
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed. No. I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight. Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and
Thank you, Dr. BAIZHU. Thank you so much.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Who, Please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient. Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
Jesus, you're dissing me.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. But I will be back in an instant at the first sign that something's amiss.
Well, I'll
See
do
you
that.
tomorrow, Baizhu and Chung Chung.
Bye for now,
Well,
Are you ready, Baizhu?
bite you.
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
What are we doing? Bite you. Bite you. Nah. This is like a whole lot of pain. Oh. Well, I do like Hotel. I don't know about bite. I like Hotel more.
All's well that ends well, huh?
It didn't end. The motherfucker's not
You know,
doing it again.
Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Baizhu mention those people from his past. What do you think they were like? Yeah, you must be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while
Well, hey, look out, I'm falling out.
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled, snake-bedecked doc's doing surgery.
Well, what the fuck did you just say, bro?
Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today?
Well, I was thinking of booking some boxes for some habituals, but yeah, whatever.
Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Who's your fucking uncle, bro?
Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about Baizhu's master. What was he like? Oh, and also, how come you and Baizhu could tell so quickly that Jia Liang had God remains in...
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war.
Ah, that's decent.
Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up, so our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to guard the border between life and... These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each...
Okay, Paimon gets it now. Wait, so how did Baizhu learn to spot them?
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle. Baizhu's master was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Hey, so you learned it from Grandpa, and he learned it from Grandpa's brother. Right? Kind of similar, but...
Wow, fancy that! Huh. So, if he was from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, how did he end up as Baizhu's master?
According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead.
Could be. Hey, who knows? Could be.
My grandpa had a huge argument with him, but he couldn't convince him to stay. So my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice medicine. They never spoke to each other again.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change. kinda hard to imagine.
Kinda, yeah.
But why did it drive a wedge between them for the rest of their lives?
Because
That seems a bit extreme.
not really. It's two different careers, two different ways of thinking about life. Basically.
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him.
El Dottore. Oi, listen. If it's going where it's going, and I'm guessing what it might be doing, then the guy, the doctor, the doctor was the doctor, and then, he's that guy, the specs dude from the TV. I forget his name. The Degrader. What was his name? I fucking forget. He's a cool looking dude. He looks like BAIZHU, right? But he looks better.
And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu Vale tradition goes against the natural order of things.
Sacrificing yourself to save
In
others?
what way?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics. And you've seen how wary BAIZHU is around me. He'd never tell me anything.
I trust you. I trust you, Tao. Let's go with the freaking grave robber. Sorry, grave. Funeral parlor director. Fuck me. We were from the
But even that says to me that one thing I do know about BAIZHU is that he's obsessed with the idea of immortality. But whether that has anything to do with what he's hiding is hard to say. Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to...
We can get a bit of...
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers.
Let's go. What's the time? 8? Next morning? Alright, bro. 8. Next morning. Let's go. My curiosity says that he is going to be kind of... Maybe we will never know because he's gonna hide it.
It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy and check out how Jiao Liang is doing.
How can we fix it? How can we fix? How did you do it? Tell me.
Dad! Dad!
Yes.
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. BAIZHU's gonna help too. Right now, all you need to do is concentrate on getting better.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. BAIZHU.
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not making the time...
Not at all, Dr. BAIZHU.
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it slowly and try not to overexert yourself.
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few days.
Suspicious.
Director Who, do you have any further reservations about Gia?
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh? But how did you accomplish this in a single night?
Yeah, see, that's weird.
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jiao Liang for as long as you wish. Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
That's bullshit. That's not revenue, dude. What about you standing right there?
Oh, come on, BAIZHU. I'm not that unreasonable.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. That is so stupid.
I've been stuck indoors for too long. BAIZHU, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
Sure, Snake.
Yes, of course. Everyone, Please excuse Changsheng and myself for a moment.
I'm just gonna go walk my snake. Carry it.
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Ooh. Okay.
Who's there?
Well, I found out, dude. Are you going to fight me? Weak me? Yo.
Why did you follow us here?
Well, because I already knew. You look like a little piece of shit. Sorry, you look like you were going through tough shit.
Oh, it's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
Yeah, sure. Definitely.
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Baizhu did not cure Jialiang's illness.
He's immortal. Baby.
Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue the poison in his system. Baizhu, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
So, basically, he transferred his life force into the snake, and snake bit the man, and snake transferred not poison, but life force. That's my fucking interpretation, but that's what it is, I guess.
Changsheng? You can do that?
She's way more useful than you. Goddamn.
Paimon always thought you were just Baiju's strange choice of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin.
You're being a bitch now. Well, sure.
I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Whoa. Guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Shut up.
Please, that's enough.
I don't know something before.
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually
Hardly. Changsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
I think not, but just
Still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own.
cool man. No, I'm Baizhu.
Baizhu, don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life.
Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh. Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side.
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues as to how he might have been exposed. Yes, let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the farm. As well as investigating Jialiang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother.
But nothing bad, nothing great about it. It's like, yeah. Oh, at the edge. At the edge. Okay. Okay, next. Maybe. I don't know. I think this has grown. This area looks bigger. Is it just me? Oh, yeah. One moment. Is it just me or do you look bigger? No, I'm still. Because I remember that there was cave over there. I don't remember if this was a part or this part was available. Oh, looking legit. I don't think this
We're
part
way
is
behind
available.
schedule.
Could be wrong.
Next on the agenda.
Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, this is new, dude. This is new. This is. Yeah. I have never seen this one. Oh, now we're walking.
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here.
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Chingsa Village many times in the past. If you ask me,
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us more about Jiang Li? You said she was your fellow disciple, right?
she was indeed. We studied medicine together under. She is several.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her trip.
Wait, Changsheng, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jia Liang or...
Jiang Li did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master. The last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her after that.
Quarrel?
What? I don't know.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiang Li or her family in the future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
Well, you did.
Oh,
That's what I'm
No.
Paimon never...
So if
What the... Okay, that was the most...
let's leave the idle chatter there for now.
It's
Jiang Li
37
has lived in
minutes.
this house
This
for
is gonna
many
take some
years.
time.
Let's split up. But if anyone finds anything, we'll examine it together.
Yeah, sure works. We're gonna go inside it. Mosquito.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
Alright, bro. What's up? Come quick and then you have nothing to say.
What is this?
Poison.
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
This is the guard remains, isn't it? Yep.
You sense it too? You're right. This is a poison concocted using god remains.
She wants to kill her own husband.
Is it breathing? Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive. Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining if it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jia Liang's system and this one here are likely minor loads.
Offshoots? So, the main body is somewhere else?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to
The call of the... Wait,
only one thing.
this is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just... Hey, why is everyone...
Since this poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment, the one who concocted it...
is likely a resident of the house.
Mm-hmm.
You mean
We
Xiao
hide.
Liang? Why would he poison himself? Think a little harder, Paimon. Someone else who lives here, and who might have expertise in crafting drugs.
His wife, daughter.
So you're saying it was Jiang Li?
John Lee?
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense either. Why would she poison her own husband?
I agree. It makes little sense. Jiang Li does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entirety of Liyue have the ability to concoct a poison from god remain?
It's too early to draw any conclusion. Yes. So
But
if we can
still.
find... Do you know anything
But
about
still.
god...
Even the history books have no record of this. Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you any? Well,
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime.
Oh, you calling her old? Goddamn, bro.
These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life. I fear that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
whoa. What? Enter a contract? Share life force? Sounds like some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask Paimon.
Paimon is just stupid.
Hey! Plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me.
Sheesh, I would. You'd make a cool necklace, goddamn.
With my assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting your stomach.
Have six-pack abs for no reason. Okay.
Stronger and healthier? Wow, that's amazing! BAIZHU, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
Excusez-moi.
Temperament? Hey! What are you trying to say? Did you just subtly insult Paimon to her face?
Reconstitution.
Ugh! Paimon's mad! You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you! BAIZHU, you're Mannequin Man! Changsheng, you're just a pain in the neck! This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
Well, I wouldn't mind. Come on, man. It looks cool. It talks. And it's just like...
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand.
With how antisocial they are, if it were up to them, they'd go their whole lives without showing their faces to the common folk. What?
Seems you're as well connected as they say, traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Yeah, you don't know me, man. I
Oh.
got...
If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're
got
talking
peeps.
about, you better do the honors.
But... I got... Oh... I know people. Called Shao. First person. Shao? Oh yeah, my boy's always there. I love you. God damn. Never fucking. First call, Shao comes immediately. Shao's always there. He never left. He's like, yeah. I'm gonna
It's
follow my
Paimon every time. Aren't all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Yes, because he's cool, goddamn.
Well, this is unexpected.
You have never met Shao, have you?
It's you.
BAIZHU of BAIZHU Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The Lantern Rite, when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity. I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Huh? You two already know each other?
Not completely.
Our paths have crossed once before.
I fucking love you. You emo motherfucker. I'm gonna pull for you next time.
I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me?
Yes. Let's go. Talk.
So someone has been concocting demonic poison.
Yes.
Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable.
Lament.
I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Jinx. A vile monster known as the Che once wrought havoc over this land. Before it was subdued by Rex Lapis, the land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. The seal is still mostly intact. If the Che is the source, then it must be. However, its aura is faint. I do not like to intervene, but when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. If that happens, be sure to call my name again.
Thank you, sir. The shower is amazing.
Nothing. I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
Let's see.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
He has looked for like a few thousand years old, mind you. I think he's old. It's like 2,700 years or something.
What a strange Adeptus. Rather different from the way I remember them.
Oh no, he's very
That's Che
good.
for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some
If the god remains are leaking from...
Master! Master, there's a...
Gwei? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't...
It's Xiaoyang. He was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the...
Already? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for...
It seems that my worst fears have been Everyone, back to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
We have to fight a snake god again. Or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I don't have any internet. Gotta do some other shit, bro. This is gonna be taking some time. Because it's kinda good.
We're way behind schedule.
Let's get going. We are anyway on schedule. Wait. No fight soon yet. Unknown ending.
Dad, what's wrong? Dad?
Don't be scared. Dr. BAIZHU will be back soon.
Yeah, I get it, zombie girl.
How is he doing?
Do you know how much time it takes to come from there back?
Dr. BAIZHU, you're back!
When Gwei left, he was still conscious. But...
Gwei, please take Jialiang to the back.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
What are you gonna sacrifice?
BAIZHU's not gonna use Chang Sheng's secret art again, is he? Is there really no other way to save Jialiang?
Yo, you need cocoa milk? Excuse me, I'm fucking it. Hey, thank you. I'm trying to speed run this already. It's already been an hour worth of recording. Goddamn. Oh.
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting anywhere?
Much better, Ayu. Wait, where's Dr. BAIZHU? I still haven't had a chance to thank him.
He just
Seems he
shattered
moved me
himself.
here
I'm
before I
pretty
came
sure.
to.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. he hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be...
Oh, really?
No, the event.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what
Though, on the bright side, this means I can...
Traveler, Baizhu hasn't shown his face ever since he went.
Let's go check up on him, man.
Huh?
That's the best option. So basically, his shit somehow got worse. Baizhu was like, I'm gonna give him more life force. Even though he has immortality, life force is life force, regardless of what you think or what you say. Oh, it's...
You're finally awake?
There was no time. I had no other choice. In any case, it was not completely without benefit to myself. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from. Alas, if only there wasn't a catch.
So, how much longer do you think Baizhu's gonna nap for? They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep. Shall we
I don't know, man. Mr. BAIZHU, you're weird for doing whatever you did. Kinda stupid. He's stupid. Yeah, what else? Oh god.
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have. Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baizhu! Changsha!
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely had to transfer a rather large amount of life force on this occasion. But, with Changsheng's help, I will recover in time.
Jialiang seemed fine yesterday. Why did he need more life-saving treatment against a...
I made an error in my initial diagnosis. Jialiang is in fact suffering from more than one ailment. And as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate than I had anticipated.
What? You mean, even if you got all the poison out of him, he'd...
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang's system is there precisely because it is being used to manage his underlying medical condition.
Oh, shit. So it's not bad.
Jialiang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood and fainting, and in the longer term, causes irreversible damage to the internal organs.
Equal to death, like, don't bullshit yourself with big words. He's almost dead.
Though it was created from god remains, this formula is not a poison in Jialiang's case. Rather, it's his medication.
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely would have died a long time ago.
Still, using poison to treat a disease is hardly a viable long-term solution. As time passed,
If it's
and the poison accumulated in his system, it began to impact his Moreover,
That explains why Ayu said his dad has been getting worse. And why his mom...
god remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I fear that the situation is just as that Adeptus described. In an effort to save Jialiang's life, Jiang Li has abandoned all regard for her own safety.
I never suspected that even Jiang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. Perhaps this
I
is
will
the
have
inevitable
a-
course of fate.
His wife's name's Johnny.
To sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible. Whatever the cost may be.
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any certainty what fate has in mind. In any case, I have stabilized Jialiang's condition for now, So her regular exposure to God remains over such a long period, and given that she's already been missing for several days, I am fearing the worst.
Ah, motherfucker.
It's me, Traveler, Dr. BAIZHU.
You son of a bitch. You didn't need to listen to none of that shit. You want to hear that. Right now.
Ah, it's Jill Young! Don't tell
Everybody's a
Paimon you
fucking
overheard
spy.
everything already.
Dr. BAIZHU, please let me come with you.
What you gonna do, bitch?
You've already done so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put yourself at risk for After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm's way in the first place. I'm sure I'll be able to
You already
remember.
did not
I
know.
know there's a spot where she says goodbye to me every time she goes to gather her herbs. I'm sure I'll remember.
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting further pressure on your heart. For your own safety, you should stay here and rest.
No! We're out of time! We have to go now!
Yeah, he's gonna
Right
get
now.
blood pressure and fucking bullshit. Everything.
Before I forget everything again.
This trip will be extremely dangerous, and there is a very real possibility that you will not return from it. Are you sure you're prepared for that?
AKA death. I doubt he's okay with that, but yeah. He's gonna be okay with that.
I never expected to live this long in the first place. My death is already long overdue. So why should I fear it?
Oof. Korean stuff.
There's only one thing I fear now, and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Very well.
Hey, now who's there? Hey, Chichi. Chichi, you're coming with us. You need to carry a lot of...
Dr. BAIZHU, are you heading out again?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of the usual formula? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen, and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the... Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
Zombie, don't feel shit, bro.
Okay.
Zombie, don't feel shit, my guy. Well, we're going back at it again. This time, we're gonna fight something more than like that. I feel determination coming from BAIZHU. Let's see. Let's go level 1. I can't kick him out. You know, kick him out. I am the goat. 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 Go.
It is something of
That strange feeling is back. It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger.
Motherlode.
But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more... Jialiang, can you sense which direction...
I think it's this way.
Keep walking, we'll follow. It's time to fight, boys. Get the pig damage.
Yes, I'm sure of it.
It's raining, it's good because I can freeze this way out of it. We need to fight now.
I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way.
Okay. Did we get a cutscene or something after that? That would be appreciated.
This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
It's a domain.
There is an inauspicious presence here. Even...
I think I remember this place.
Xiaoliang, are you...
No, I have to keep going.
That's right. It's not bad enough. Elements, dendro, and words. Do I need dendro?
Stay close and you will live. You want me on your team?
That's good. I think this team, man. I think this team is fine, man. I think that team is fine. Ouch. My head. Just looking forward. Hard. Xiaoliang. Hey, listen what we got.
This place gives Paimon the creeps. Who knows what we're gonna find? The digging marks here appear immature and rather old. I suspect it is a thieves' tunnel. A thieves' tunnel? Paimon has heard rumors about treasure around these parts before.
Judging by the tools they left behind, it's certainly a possibility. But why did they abandon this place without even stopping to pack up their tools?
I remember now, but she said that the method would cause me to,
Easy, Jialiang. Come on, let's keep going.
I could have pulled for him with but I didn't. I think he's pulled him for that. I'm gonna switch right and do my E. Fuck him. Oh, it's hella chill. See?
There is no escape.
The doctor was sealed.
Get in their face and hit them.
A bitter pill to swallow. One with the voice. Yeah.
Can you hold this in your face? Some more? Yeah, I made it.
Can't see?
Can't see. Cool. Can't see. Oh, see, this is Sainari shit.
There's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster-repelling...
A monster repelling incense?
The incense was burned several days ago. No doubt an encounter with the very... After them, Jiang Li was the next person to discover this place and what lies inside. But to her, it presented an opportunity to save Jia Liang's life, albeit as a last resort.
It's fine.
That's right. This sensor, it belongs to Jiang Li. Yes, this was the place.
Not cool. We're gonna fight with God.
This is where-
maybe.
Xiaoliang!
I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it. She is right below us.
And below us.